Man, I've never seen the lounge this empty. And I was hearing all the way over here all week, oh, there's 20 trucks, 30 trucks. Everyone's sitting here. Which kind of made my next bit of information concerning, because I was on my dispatcher all week, and it was about 2:30, still nothing. And finally, hey, I got this load. You want it? Yeah, I don't care. Give it to me. I don't care. So it's somewhere over there. I got lucky. It's one here at the lounge yard, and I'm dispatched on it. I'm gonna do a reset right quick because I'm just about out of hours, and then tomorrow I'll pick it up, and Sunday I'm gonna take off. So with that, I'll see you guys wherever I see you. But I'm gonna spend a day with nobody. All right, this truck stop is loud as hell. So we're just outside Albuquerque. I'm gonna make delivery of this unit tomorrow. I could leave at 3 in the morning. Probably not going to. Probably do like 6, just so that I can ensure that I get paid tomorrow. Because 6 will get me there at 1, and then roll back an hour. It becomes 12 because I'm gonna jump one more time as I'm going into Arizona. And then by the time I get the unit checked in, paperwork submitted, it'll be about 1 o'clock, which will then be 4 o'clock in Indiana. So if I leave at 6, I'll still get paid tomorrow, and then I can transfer that into my business account, because I just spent everything I had on ordering more parts for this thing. I'll get more into that later. I'm exhausted. Honestly, it'll probably be the next video, which, by the way, the new phone came in. I don't remember if I said anything about that or not. But we got the new phone. So next video should have better camera, a new feature, and the microphone. So good. Anyway, we'll see if I'm right on the guess of the part that I ordered. I'll get into it in the next clip when I'm not so exhausted. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because I have to get up early. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of something. And yeah, looks like we got the topic for this video. She's hurt again. This one's probably not what you think, though. Here's a little clip of what it's doing. Okay, so there you go. You saw that. Again, initially you would think injector, but I'm pretty sure not. And I've ordered what I think is the part, and we'll discuss that probably in the next video. And we'll talk about what caused that, why it's doing that. So there we go. It didn't take 17 minutes to get to the topic of this video. All right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys later. All right, so we're back home. And, oh, you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and, well, we got the new phone. This is the new phone. Got that taken care of, got that started yesterday. So let's try something. Okay, so now y'all can see my ugly face while I show you things. I told you there was something wrong with the truck, and I've narrowed it down to one of two things. It started as soon as I put the new injectors in. And at first I was like, well, the old injectors were just, you know, kind of worn out, kind of, you know, they're not injecting properly. So it made sense that with them now being there and functioning properly, you guys could kind of hear that little bit of a tick, 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 tick that was happening. That was a new sound that started with the injectors. And I just took it at that. It's a new sound because the new injector is a little bit of piston slap. I mean, I'm just under 400,000 miles on this thing right now. So I thought, yeah, sure, that could be it. Well, then it started getting, as you saw in the video clip earlier, a sporadic loop. It would idle perfect, and then it would and then idle perfect. And all right, well, I don't think that's an injector, because an injector's probably not going to go back and forth, back and forth. So I talked to the people where I got the injectors, and they said crossover tube, which by all means, I absolutely did install one wrong, but I fixed it and installed it properly before I started it. Thought maybe I'd fix it, but hey, you know, it's possible that could be a problem. But more likely, I think it's this guy. This is the fuel control actuator, and I'm convinced it's one of those. There's a little troubleshoot step you can do. It'll temporarily fix a bad one. So I'm gonna pull the old FCA off, and it's right there, super easy to get to. And I'll pull that off, and we'll give that a shot and see if that fixes things. So yeah, kind of hoping it's this, because if it's not, I have to tear all the way back down into all of that, and I really don't want to do that. I was supposed to have microphones. They've been magically misplaced. So neat. They're supposed to be Bluetooth microphones that, you know, I've told you guys about, my clip into my collar or up on my hat or whatever. So we're still getting crappy audio. I apologize. Anyway, I'm gonna take the old one off, and we'll see if we can make something happen. And maybe it'll be that. We hope. Okay, so as you can see right in there, I went ahead and I got that fuel control actuator changed. That did not solve the problem. I thought it did. It started up, it was running much better, and I thought, cool, this might have been it. Yay. Well, then this happened. And obviously it's well, it's not better. So I'm gonna go do some more research. I'm thinking it's those crossover tubes. Go ahead and look into it a little bit more and see if I can figure out what it might be, and I'll get back with you. Okay. So at this point, I'm pretty certain that it is those crossover tubes. There's, you know, a couple other things it could be to get to the crossover tubes. Well, I don't have to take the valve cover off to get to them, but I want to see if any of the injector ports are filling up and pouring diesel out. The oil doesn't look like diesel, but I want to, you know, it takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get the valve cover off and to look into it. So go in there, run through all the valves, make sure that they're adjusted properly. I mean, I've done it. I had one other person do it. You know, do I have one that's bad and it's just popping itself out of adjustment for some reason, some way, something. I don't know. Anyway, it takes 10 minutes to get in there to look. And if I'm looking at already doing the crossover tubes and everything else, might as well do it, right? So what I'm going to do, it's already 3 something. I'm going to get it torn apart, get all the horn and everything off so I can get down into everything. Maybe even pull the tubes out tonight and look at everything since it's hot. It's just ran. And then tomorrow, after it's sat all night, it's nice and cold, I'll go through, verify all the valve lash, make sure everything's right there, and go through the torque install process on the injectors again, just to make sure one of them didn't come loose. Go just check all the things. And since I'm putting this video out right now, well, here in just a little bit, maybe one of you will have an idea that you can throw in there that I can look at before, you know, I start replacing random parts. So we'll start the teardown process tonight, and we'll see if anyone has a better idea by tomorrow, or if I have a better idea from, you know, I'll do some more research, but I want to get it torn apart before the sun goes down. So tomorrow morning I can jump right into it. So that's going to make this video a little bit shorter, as we're right about the 10-minute mark, and I'm going to go ahead and call this one, just because A, I want to get this information out. I haven't put a video up in a while. B, I want to get this information out so that maybe one of you will have an idea that you can throw back at me and it'll get going. And 3, so apparently if someone calls, it stops recording. That was my buddy, the guy that I've mentioned several times, drives for Horizon now, that used to be mechanic for these when these were new. He's kind of been my go-to for a lot of this stuff. So I had sent him the information I had, the video that I sent you guys, and all of that, and he was calling me back. So C or 3 or whatever we're doing, I don't remember anymore. I don't even remember. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I want to get the information out because I haven't put a video up in a while. I want to see if you guys have any further ideas aside from maybe crossover tubes. Keep in mind, it's got brand new injectors. I don't think it's the CP3 because when it, as you heard in there, it'll idle fine, and then it won't, and then it will, and it won't, and it'll smoke, and it won't smoke, and it'll smoke, and it won't smoke, the white, blue. When it's acting normal, it has all the power. Black smoke comes out a little bit, like it always has. You know, because this is a pre-emission everything engine, so it smokes a little. I don't think it's the CP3. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna close this video out. That's it. As always, I appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. And for those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care. And have a better day than me.